Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to have you guys here. If you are a first time subscriber, you are absolutely welcome. And if you have been my subscriber, you've been following my channel, and you've been loving all I have to share, thank you so much. Thank you very much for staying with me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm super excited to have you as a subscriber. I love you so much, even though you don't know me, but just know I love you. Okay guys, so please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and please invite your friends to share and comment as well, so that together we all can grow this community into something that is going to blossom and benefit us all. Okay guys, so for today I want to talk on something I titled connecting with your inner self. This topic to me is something I have always loved, because I feel a lot of us still have different levels of struggles when it comes to finding our inner selves, right? Okay, because what do I mean by that? Is the fact that most times we feel like we are floating, like we just have too many wants, too many needs, okay, too many targets, too many deadlines, and deep down there is a part of us that just wants to scream. Yeah, because the whole trying to live a better life, the whole trying to be successful, the whole trying to make mama proud thing can really get overwhelming, and 90% of the time we leave ourselves behind. So I felt like I should just share my thoughts on effective tips on how to connect with your inner self. Okay, so let's dive right into it, guys. Firstly, the first thing you need to do to be able to connect with your inner self is that thing in you that gives you wellness. There's a way you wake up in the morning and you feel fresh, you feel enthusiastic, you feel like your spirit, soul, and body, they are synchronized. And there are other days when you would wake up in the morning and you're asking yourself, did I leave my spirits in the dreamland, or am I just coming back to this earth, only my body? Because I don't even see a connect between my spirit and my body, right? So the first step to connecting with your inner self is to cut down on the excesses. Yes, a lot of times we are busy, we have too many things to do, we have our schedule list is like an entire A4 paper times 12. So we have monthly goals, we have daily goals, we have weekly goals, we always have goals. But then it's not about just having goals, it's about taking out and striking out the things that subtract your energy. Because whether you like it or not, humans function best with energy. So if your energy is low, your day would be dull, it would be draggy, it won't even be productive. But if your energy is high, your day would be high, your results, your productivity, everything that has to do with you will just, skyrocket. So the first thing you need to do to connect with your inner self is to cut down on the excesses. Take out the things that are not necessary, and you have to be very strict about it. If possible, get a pen and a paper, okay? And just sit down with your day and look at the things that don't look like they take time from you, but they actually take time from you, okay? Now, the second thing you need to do to connect with your inner self is to fall in love with you. Yes, I think this should have even been the first thing you need to do, but then it's okay as the second thing, because when you take out the excesses, then you can think about yourself. So I'm still on point. So guys, the second thing you need to do when it comes to connecting with your inner self is to fall in love with the thought of you. I mean, a lot of us don't even love ourselves. Like, we want to be somebody else, we want something in somebody's body that we think we don't have, And that has made us lose track of our wellness, our being, our entirety. Like your entirety is everything that makes it up you, right? Your entire being, sort of. So most people don't even appreciate themselves. So you feel, oh, I'm still backwards. You feel I'm still not where I want to be. You feel, oh, I'm too slim. You feel I'm too fat. You feel I'm too anything. This is one thing that has made a lot of people become stagnant, and not just being stagnant, they disconnect from themselves. So if you really want to connect with your inner self, if you really want to get to that point of total, whole, undivided happiness, then you need to fall in love with the thought of you. Because I mean, just look at yourself, look at you, you're beautiful. And if you're a guy, you're handsome. Like, that's just like the most cutest smile I've ever seen in this current time. Okay, guys, so thirdly, to connect with your inner self, you need to make the right connections, because the persons we hang around with, whether we like it or not, they affect our energy, they affect how we see ourselves, they affect how we appreciate ourselves, they affect how we appreciate other people. So if you're keeping friends or you're making friends with people and these persons don't let you love yourself enough, they don't speak your language, sort of. Okay, I don't mean your tribal language. I don't mean Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba, or French, Spanish, or any of those things. No, I mean your complete language, right? Just like how you have the love language. There are certain things or actions that make more sense to you than it will to somebody else. So if you are being friends with people who don't speak your language, who don't love the things you love, you get drained. Okay, let's take for instance, if I'm keeping friends with people who party and smoke and drink, and that's not my language, but every day they keep, inviting me out, and because I don't want to look like a nerd or a bookworm or some sort of freak, I'll just have to like tag along, accompany them. When I get there, the whole environment is screaming, leave this place. But because I just want to be friends with my friends and keep our friendship, I'll sit there like a log and just pretend like I'm okay. Now imagine you do that consistently for 3 weeks. You're going to lose touch of everything that has to do with you. So if you want to connect with your inner self, watch your circle, watch the people that come around you, watch the energy they have to give. Because human beings are embodiments of energy. Some people have positive energy, some people have negative energy, some people even have positive and negative energy. So you can't predict them. I try to term them, well, the extras. Yeah, those are like extra human beings. They always come. You always meet them in the workplace, at home, anywhere. You just see those people that they can, just bring too much, sort of. Okay, so if you want to connect with your inner self, please mind the people you allow in your circle. Then the fourth way to connect with your inner self is to find time for recreation. We cannot overemphasize this. I say that to say this because I'm also talking to myself. Yeah, I say that to say this. We need to rest. You and I, we need to rest, okay? Because sometimes we can be all locked up in the drive that we don't even find time to rest. We don't find time to do the things we love. When was the last time you saw a movie? When was the last time you sat down in a pool and just soaked your legs in water and you allowed the sensation to get into your brain and stabilize your being? When was the last time? You probably can't remember because I don't. Right? So what we need to do is to find time to relax, especially if you are a workaholic. I can really imagine, I can absolutely connect, trust me. And it's not easy being you, because I know what you're going through, right? Because I'm also going through my own fair share of it. So we all are going through things, right? So you cannot say, there's something that I saw online, don't use your a lot to affect my own a lot. We all are going through things, but I think you have to find that time, create it. You can never find that time if you don't create it. It's just like when you say you can never find love if you don't make room for it. So you can never find that time if you don't create it. So create a time for you, okay? Persons who have a 9 to 5 job, or you have a business that you do that takes up all of you, like you are engrossed in it, you should schedule out a time to rest, okay? It shouldn't be much. It can just be like maybe on Sundays or on Saturdays, but it's your resting day. It's your day for just you and you alone. Okay. So the next thing you need to do to connect with your inner self is I like this part a lot. Get a hobby. Yes. Get a skill, get something that distracts you. Okay. And for me, I think that thing for me is writing. Like when I get engrossed in work, I get engrossed in trying to create content. Engrossed with work, when I get engrossed with trying to keep up with the whole 9 to 5 thingy, right? I just write. Yeah, to you it looks like more work, but for me it's something I just enjoy doing, right? It could be a tweet, it could just be a motivational post, something to just break the ice, the work ice anyway. Yeah, but something to like cut that out and just give myself that little space I need. Your own hobby can be different from mine, but I think this best explains my kind of person. I find joy around things that has to do with work. So people can see writing as work, but to me I see it as a means of recreation or like my hobby sort of. So yours can be different, okay? Yours can be taking up a bowl of ice cream. It can be your hobby, but be careful about taking in a lot of sugar, okay? So you don't get a hobby and then get to the hospital, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, just find something that you love and inculcate it into work. It helps you balance out the stress, okay? Now, the whole idea and the whole way this thing works is we're trying to reconnect with our inner self. So most times work kind of makes us leave our dreams aside, okay? So what you can do is while you're doing your 9 to 5 job, maybe trying to save up money to start up your own stuff, you can find a little way to inculcate that thing that is your passion into your job. So if you're like me, that you like writing, then this is something you can actually do, okay? Write while you're working, maybe during your lunch break, you could just do a little publication to help someone. And then maybe at the end of the day, someone might comment, oh, I really liked your publication today. And that makes you feel better. That makes you feel more alive. That makes you feel like you're impacting in someone. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I do that a lot, okay? When I'm overwhelmed with work, I just try to put myself in people's shoes and see what it feels like to be them. So I could just come up with a post, a post or a tweet or WhatsApp status motivating people, to keep pushing, to keep the drive alive, to keep the hustle alive, apparently, and then someone might just comment, oh, this really helped me, and it makes me feel like, okay, I'm actually living out my dreams, right? Because for me, my dream is to impact in the world, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why you're listening to me, and that's why you're seeing my face, right? So that's basically it. So when I'm able to share an idea that people appreciate, it kind of comes back and feeds me. It's more like you're feeding people and their feedback is feeding you, right? So this is it, guys. Okay, these are my little tips on how you can connect with your inner self. I don't want to bore you guys out with too many things, but if you want something else, if you feel that there's something else you need to hear, okay, just let me know. I'm very good at responding and recreating videos for you guys. So if you feel you want me to add something else, if you feel you want me to expatiate more on any of the ones I've mentioned, or if you feel any of the tips I gave connect with you and you're going to practice it, do let me know which one you're going to be practicing in the comments section down below. And please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification button so that whenever a new video drops, you are the first to know. And you could also help me tell your friends that there is this girl that gives out content, and it's the content that helps. Okay, I'm really sorry if you are looking for a DIY kind of content, because all I do right for now is to teach and to share my experience and to just impact in people all I have read so far, because I love to read. If you're just meeting me, please, I'm a voracious reader. So guys, this is it for today. Thank you for listening to me. I really do appreciate. Do have a wonderful life. And please always keep it a date with me, okay? Check when I post something and always let me know what you want to see so that I could always recreate that for you. All right.